All right, it is 6:25 p.m. on the 14th of August. It's been a really crazy day. My P&L is roughly down about $20,000 today. Yesterday I was up 15 grand. I had closed out some positions on the green yesterday, but I should have closed out more. The way we closed yesterday, I thought we'll get a continuation higher today. So that's neither here or there. So let's just go through my P&L. So this is a short position. This was on sites, I think almost close to 70 ticks yesterday. Now it's just flat to just taking a few ticks of heat on this position. I've got a 5 lot short on the yen. It's a super bullish chart. I'm just looking for some back and fill on this. I think it should come in a little bit, but it's still a dangerous short. Let's take a look at the ES. The ES I traded like a couple times to the short side, but I just could not hold on psychologically. I was just on the wrong side, positions on the wrong side, so I just kept covering it for 4-point loss. I only traded 1 lot, so that just made the hit smaller. So I went short at 50, looking 52, looking for a few points. They just took it back up to 59 or somewhere close to that, so I just covered that. So I didn't hold on to that. So that should have been a winner, but that was a loser for 300 bucks. This Nas crack, I think I'm the one that's on crack, and I had a 4 lot position yesterday, and I cut it to 2 at 77.55, which was a winner. Then I kept the 2, which was an average of 77.40ish, or somewhere close to that. And I was just stubborn. I didn't close it. I held on to it all day, and I added today 1 lot at 75.30. So I'm taking close to 170 points of heat. That's not fun. So let's take a look at the next position, which is an Apple. I had bought this 215s. What I was looking for, let's just take a look at this Apple 215s. The reason why I took the Apple trade. Positions. I mean, we were here, alright? So I had looked at the squeeze. I said, okay, this is your impulse, and I sold the puts, the 210 puts, to finance the calls, and I was just looking for this 216 to come in today. It didn't happen, and we had this gap down, and here we are. So we can see 199 tomorrow, or we can see 205, 209, 98 if they decide to fill the gap. So that's Apple. The reason why I took the trade, and most likely that's going to be a sore loser. So if I look at Apple, actual loss is going to be, if I keep it to, so yeah, so that's going to be a $3,300 loss if Apple closed here. So $3,300 loss, right? So if we can get to we can get to 210ish by Friday, then I think we can possibly gain some money on that trade. That's Apple. This is just an impulse buy, 100 lot as 18s. I bought them on some flow. I should have never gotten to this position again. They got earnings on 9/11. This is just $1,800 I've just gone for no reason except my impulse. This one I also bought based on, this one I bought it for a reason. I saw some call buyers come in. Then I saw this, right? So let's just take a look at this. So I saw this. I saw this pattern. So this, your high is 175, 171, and I think I saw this. Yep, this is what I saw. So this is 183. I thought we'd be able to take this out, possibly reach here, and that's why I took on those positions. So that's $1,000 gone there too. So $2,800 on nothing. The next one is, this is what you see here as a 60 lot position. It's not a 60 lot position. When I initially started this position, I started with a 5 lot, 60 calls. I bought them for 33 cents. Then I just added on this additional calls for 8 cents. And just again, this lotto play probably just going to expire worthless. So that's $600 out of the way. This puts, they're probably going to go in the money on me. So this is a complete loser position as well. All right, it's Microsoft. This is a new position that I just opened a day. This is a butterfly. So if we can, this butterfly, if we can pin on one, if we can pin on Friday, right? On Friday, if we can pin somewhere close to 135, let's just take a look at this. This would be over 519 bucks. If its max loss is 380, if we go above, it'll be 120. I also got these 2 calls that I got for Friday, the 133s. So I paid for them roughly 270. There was roughly 207. So we just need some back and fill tomorrow, and this will be golden, right? Pins is just options that I sold. The 35s, the 35s I stole 30 times, 34 and a half. So that's, I think 30, that's a loss right there. This is a complete loss. This is just going to, the 34 and a half calls I paid 50 cents for, it's only worth 10 cents. So it's probably going to expire worthless. I also got this add-on positions, the 34s and the 33 and a halves, to mitigate some of this stuff. I also got this 35 calls for 10 days. Let's see what it does. It's got 50 cents of premium left in it, 30 cents of premiums left in it. So that's that. Qs, just a balance play that I just got at the end of the day. SPY, okay, this one played tricks on me today. It's not a loss of 1750 on this one. It's actually a better position. This one, this is the one that's probably losing 1425. But let's see, this one I closed it out. This one I closed out for like just 10 cents gain. This one I closed out for, I think, 20 cents gain. It was a 10 lot. This one expired worthless. So the main thing is, if we get a bounce, this one should bounce right here. Target is the biggest position I've got. I think this one is the position I wrecked the most. So I am hoping we can get a bounce play. The problem with this target position, I mean, it was just a nice way out yesterday. I didn't take advantage of it. Again, yesterday, this was a nice. Again, I was looking for 89.26, but the bigger picture is, if we looked at this, right? This the symmetry 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. Let's say A, B, C. We got the C already, right? So then that you C as a symmetry resistance plus a 50-day. So I should have just kind of taken everything and just called it a day. If you look at this, the shorter the oscillator is back to zero while this is below zero, so it's pretty bearish. It's got they're announcing earnings next week on the 21st, so can we get some sort of action back to here? Then I'll be able to close this out, hopefully, right? That's just, again, that's hopefully. TSM is a bounce play that I've got. The other position is at Uber. The Uber position, this one, so this is what I did right today. I start buying puts, all these puts. I bought these puts to mitigate the losses here, right? So this one's, I mean, they're 4 times, close to 4 times. These ones, they're ridiculously high. But look, I had these ones right here. There's 35 puts, there's 34.5 puts, there's 33.5 puts, there's 32.5 puts. All of those, I made money on them. And these 35s, these ones, I closed out for a win as well. I rolled down to the 33 puts and the 33 puts for 37.23 days. So what I'm hoping is these two can expire worthless. We can get some sort of a bounce. If we don't, I gotta close these out, and I'll take it from there. So let's just see what it's doing right now. It is trying to bounce, some sort of bounce play. It's oversold, so if we bounce, how much can we bounce to is the biggest question. So we can, and it also meant this 1272 extension. The 1618 is here at 3069, so it's definitely possible we can go there, but we're gonna trace back to 3798. If we do, and all the stuff will expire worthless, I would have paid for this trades, these 2 trades right here that I rolled down to, and yeah, this is for December, so I still got a little time on this, but it's a sizable option. So overall, it's my position is down, and what we need to do is just kind of limit the risk. So how am I going to limit the risk for the next 2 days? One, I'm going to try to close out the positions that are going against me, especially this Pinterest. What I can save this Pinterest. I can save this Uber puts, and I'm not sure where this is going to go. So that, and tomorrow you got Walmart's earnings. So if Walmart's earnings are strong, this could also be a big play. We can actually come back probably significantly higher, possibly even $4 here. This thing can go out to $4 tomorrow, and this thing can go close to $4 again tomorrow. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Today was not a good day, and that's it.